Hi, I'm Niki Jabbour, and I love growing sunflowers. I plant at least a half a dozen varieties in my vegetable garden each summer to provide bright color as well as pollen and nectar for bees and butterflies. Sunflowers are a classic garden annual with large blooms in cheerful shades of yellow, gold, orange, and even red. They're also easy to grow and thrive in sunny garden beds or containers with well-draining soil. There are sunflowers that grow just a couple of feet tall and others that reach for the sky. Today I'm going to offer tips on growing these beautiful blooms. The first step to growing sunflowers is to select which varieties to plant. There are dozens to choose from, offering varying heights, flower sizes, branching habits, color range, and even pollen production. Let's start with types of sunflowers. There are two main types, single stem and branching. Single stem sunflowers are often grown as cut flowers. They have sturdy stems and produce one flower per plant. For weeks of sunflowers, you'll need to succession plant seeds every 2 weeks in early summer. Branching sunflowers produce numerous blooms over an extended period of time. Their stems are not typically as long nor as strong as single stem varieties, and the plants take up more space, but they make up for it in productivity. Each one can produce a dozen or more flowers in a wide range of bright and bold colors, including chocolate, bronze, and burgundy. It's important to plant sunflowers at the right time. Sow the seeds too early, and they may rot in cold, wet soil. I also plant sunflower seeds several times over the course of the growing season, from late spring to midsummer, for an extra long blooming season. My first planting occurs indoors under grow lights. This happens about a month before the last average frost date. I sow the seeds in cell packs or pots. The seedlings are hardened off and moved to the garden after the last frost date. I space them about 30 centimeters apart. Transplanting gives me a head start on the blooming season and prevents birds, chipmunks, squirrels, or mice from munching on the just planted seeds. You can also buy sunflower seedlings from garden centers and nurseries. The next planting method is to direct sow the seeds in garden beds or containers. As I just noted, there are various pests that like to eat sunflower seeds, so I always overplant, knowing I might lose a few to hungry critters. Direct sow the seeds around the last frost date, planting them about 1 centimeter deep for small types of sunflowers and 2 centimeters deep for tall growing sunflowers. Space the seeds 7 centimeters apart, eventually thinning them to 30 centimeters apart. If you're worried that pests may devour your just planted sunflower seeds, cover the bed with a piece of row cover. You can remove it once the seeds germinate and the young plants are growing well. Promote healthy growth by watering sunflowers regularly during the growing season. Keep an eye out for pests like slugs, aphids, deer, and rabbits, who all love sunflower plants as much as gardeners do. You can cut the flowers any time from when the buds start to open until they're fully in bloom. Use garden shears or snips to pick sunflowers and expect them to last 5 to 10 days in water. If you want to grow a giant sunflower, and this is such a fun project for kids, there are a few extra steps you need to take. First, pick the right seeds. You'll want varieties like Mammoth, Sunzilla, or Titan. And also make sure they get lots of light, at least 8 hours of direct sun every day. Prep the growing site by loosening the soil to a depth of 30 centimeters and adding compost and an organic flower fertilizer. As the seedlings grow, thin them to 45 centimeters apart and deep water weekly. Who knows, you might even break the world record for the tallest sunflower. Happy growing!